So now we are moving to the next session, session 2, Tantra in Art and Literature. Yeah, please take your seat. And now, after a good lunch and a sleepy mood, you will be awakened by Nandita Banerjee's performance come presentation. A presentation that includes a performance, so that wakes you up, energizes you, keeps you active, no anning, nothing. Please come, ma'am.
Hello. Sri Guru Bhayo Namo. I am Nandita Banerjee. My paper's title is Nartakātmā, Alignment of Tantra and Dance Performance. The word Tantra is understood as Tanu Bistare, or expansion of bodily consciousness. Tantra indicates the method of the same. The presentation would explain how dance and Tantra at one point becomes one, or to put the other words, the dancer who is identified as the individual person becomes identified as one with the cosmic dancer Nataraja. The Shiva Sutra or an text of Trika is the source of the presentation. Nartakātmā or the self is the dancer or actor. The word Atma has been defined as Chaitanyam or consciousness. The word Nartaka means both an actor and a dancer. The sutra can therefore be interpreted as the self, which is Chaitanya, becomes the dancer. Ranga Antaratma. The stage is the inner self. Rangamancha is the stage where the performance happens. This stage is the inner self. It is inner becomes, even though we can realize easily that I am consciousness. It is difficult to realize that this word is manifested by the some consciousness. The word inner indicates concealment of the nature of Supreme Self, which is consciousness. This is the next step where the consciousness realized expands and the whole world becomes a stage. Prekhakani Indriyani. The senses are the spectators, the sense organs are themselves inert, and so are the so-called objects. What makes them alive and active is the Karaneshwari Shaktis, namely Bhujari, Dikchari, Gochari, and Khechari. These Shaktis are the interactive audience which projects the duality of worldly existence and makes consciousness release the rasha of oneself. Siddha Shatantra Bhava. Shatantra is the nature of the self. The one who experiences this state becomes aware of one's true nature and thus is established in the state of absolute bliss, which is also the state of absolute freedom. Now the problem lies in how does a dancer who is currently identified with as the embodied person recognize that they are the same consciousness? It is through Pratyavijఞā. With drawing from object of subject, there are 5 acts of Parameshwari: Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, Nigraha and Anugraha. Of all these acts, it is Anugraha which is present as the core. The Anugraha, when becomes the cause of revelation, becomes Shaktipat. Shaktipat is category as 3: Tibra or intense, Modha or middle, and Nimna and lower. Accordingly, the Upaya and the level of identity is also described, drawing from the triad of Para, Parapara, Apara, and attempt to define the progression in performance and realizing is being present. Apara. The bodily identification is most prominent, and thus the divine appears to be separate from the dancer. The dancer moves from the identification or dance as mere body movements for individual pleasure and seek the divine, one who is established in this state, who not perform for pleasure but as a service to divine. The first performance is from a Shakta Padavali of Bengali, which is depicted of realization but also duality. O Mother, you are Tara, the remover of sorrows. My first performance. The next step is much subtle, where the intellect plays a much deeper role. Thus, the divine too becomes more conceptual. The search becomes as the force behind all these movements. This also may be equated as the concept of divinity, hidden in all. There is Veda, Aveda in this level, and the established does the dissolution of limitation in the search of Shaktis. Through intense inquiry, the next short piece is from Shubha Dasgupta, Ami Shei Me, where the divinity Kali is the hidden force in all females. Go to next performance.
হয়তো অন্য কোনো একদিন আমার সমস্ত মিথ্যে পোশাক ছুঁড়ে ফেলে দিয়ে আমি হয়ে উঠব সেই অসামান্যা। খোলা চুল মেঘের মতো ঢাকবে আমার খোলা পিঠ, দু চোখে জ্বলবে ভীষণ আগুন, কপাল ঠিকরে বেরোবে ভয়ঙ্কর তেজরশ্মি, হাতে ঝলসে উঠবে সেই খড়গ, দু পায়ের নুপুরে বেজে উঠবে রণদুন্দুভি, নৃশংস অট্টহাসিতে ভরে উঠবে আকাশ। দেবতারাও আতঙ্কে স্তব্ধ হয়ে বলতে থাকবে, মহামেঘ প্রভাং ঘোরাং মুক্তকেশিং চতুর্ভুজাং কালিকাং দক্ষিণাং মুন্ডমালা বিভূষিতাং। বিভৎস দাবানলের মতো আমি এগোতে থাকবো, আর আমার এগিয়ে যাবার পথের দুপাশে মুন্ডহীন অসংখ্য দেহ ছটফট করতে থাকবে। সভ্যতার দেহ, প্রগতির দেহ, উন্নতির দেহ, সমাজের দেহ।
करोमि जगन्मातः तदेव तव पूजनम् यत् करोमि जगन्मातः तदेव तव पूजनम्
The Shambhava Upaya is when Bhairava awareness happens in a rush by mere focus of intention. The whole samsara is absorbed in the oneness of Bhairava consciousness, and the state discussed just flash forth. This makes the whole existence a puja. The dance immediately realize that they are not an individual self, but that Bhairava. The final piece depicts this, taken from my production Chidananda Vilas. Music by Pandit Devajyoti Bose, script by Swastik Banerjee, performed by me.
Those stories, the imagination of the stories, just another character, played and forgotten. I stand reflecting in front of the mirror. If only I could feel this, a hum, I would be complete.
My presentations. I am thankful to Indica for giving me this platform and my gurus who have been the light in the path. I thank you, Nagraj Paturi sir. Thanks, Hormon sirji. আমার জন্য ওয়েট করেছেন পারফরমেন্সের জন্য থ্যাংক ইউ
Thank you, Nandita ji. That was awakening, enlightening, awakening in both the senses. Thank you very much.